The next time you're in the short north, you've got to stop by the Rossi. That's where Chef Andrew Smith has taken things well beyond burgers and pizza. Small plates are the latest trend popping up in restaurants, special events, and bars everywhere. The increasingly casual approach to dining, coupled with the increasing level of sophistication, leads to an adventurous culinary spirit. And that's just what you'll get from Chef Andrew Smith.
It's always been something unique, always like a different experience that you won't find somewhere else. There's so much you can do with food.
This West Coast transplant enjoys finding local flavors and turning them into eye-catching, mouth-watering small plates that pack a culinary punch.
Smaller plates are more visually appealing. You can course out your meal and spend a little more time. There are so many people that are discovering so many different things. It's kind of like music a little bit.
For the adventurous eater or social outing, Chef Andrew's menu is guaranteed to enhance the dining experience.
I think that food should be more than just sustenance. It's like a passion for me. The first thing you want to do before you braise something is always sear it. We're searing it to kind of create a barrier for the meat to kind of hold in the moisture. We braise our pork shoulder in Coca-Cola and onions and garlic and sliced oranges. And this is one of the other really important things, is to make sure you have a really good seal. Make sure that you cook this at low and slow, about 250 degrees, probably for about 3 or 4 hours. One of the reasons that we always pull the pork with our hands is because it's faster. The pork that's on this pancake here, we didn't have to add anything to it. We just seasoned it really well ahead of time, braise it in the Coke, and you get a really good pork flavor, and that's kind of what we're going for. And then we have what's called the fig confiture, which is kind of like a fancy French word for jam. To finish the dish, we have that chèvre mousse that we made earlier. And these are the pulled pork pancakes at the Rossi. For those of you who don't know, duck confit is it's a cooking method. We cure our duck with mainly salt, a little bit of sugar, some juniper berry, black peppercorn, white peppercorn, and bay leaf. And we let it sit overnight, and then we rinse it off, and then we put it in duck fat. We'll get a pan going with a little bit of oil. So once your pan is hot enough, you want to take your piece of duck, and we'll lay it in the pan. You don't want it really hot because you don't want to burn it. So what we're doing here is we're just going to brown the skin so it's nice and crispy. And then we'll take it and we'll put it in the oven. To go with the duck confit, we're going to make a cream of sweet potato. We have a small dice of some roasted sweet potato that we put in a pan with a little bit of fresh thyme, and we put a ladle of roasted chicken stock that we make here. You're going to take Brussels sprouts and turn your heat back on, and this is going to go really quickly. And then this dish gets finished with a little bit of clover honey that's been infused with white truffle. It's the duck confit at the Rossi.
Up next, we'll visit an Ohio distillery turning local products into local spirits that make a great companion to small plates.